guys, Since here again. A lot of people at work have been asking me, every time they see me eating, oh, I always see you eating. How come you're so slim? It made me really curious, like, am I doing something wrong? At first, I was just like, I don't know. I did reduce my portions because I was intending to lose weight, and I've been losing weight over the past year. I was actually making an effort. I did increase my activity because I used to get really lazy. I walk to work and back. Let's say approximately 1 hour a day. I will be walking. It's like 25 minutes to go there and back. But then obviously you still walk during the day. So I'll just say round it off to 1 hour. On top of that, I do work out. For the past year, I've been switching from different activities. I want to do a physical activity twice a week. So that's my aim. I try to stick to that now. I'm a bit more strict about it. I think it's essential for my well-being. I have a normal workout that I'm so used to that I can actually do it while I'm watching television, watching a series or something. So that's not too boring for me. Although I want to make it more interesting for myself. So I discovered different activities, something that I have a passion for, something that I feel like, oh, I really want to do that. I want to feel that way about this other physical activity. I want it to be something fun. If I lose interest in it, then I stop doing it and then find something else that has this power to draw me into it. I want that feeling. Over the past year, it's been street dancing, but just at home. Like I just copy someone on YouTube. That I got tired of that, I went swimming. And then after I got tired of swimming, I went basketball. At the moment, I am in the basketball mode. I've been going to the park, I've been doing some drills, practicing shooting. And sometimes I practice my ball handling skills and not that kind of ball handling skills at home. Because I don't have a basketball ring here, I focus more on the shooting when I'm at the courts. Over the past year, I actually improved my habits on the working out part. I've been more consistent about it. Once a week will be my workout, and then once a week will be my playing basketball. When it comes to meals, I'm really curious about it because I feel like I eat normal. I don't feel like I'm eating too much, or I don't feel like I eat more than I need to. The way I eat is based on how we were taught in school. We have to have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I'm just following that. I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes a little snack if my dinner and lunch are way too far. For example, if I had lunch at 12 and then my dinner will be at 7, sometimes I'll have a little snack around 3 or 4. Other than that, I don't eat anything else. Most of the time, if I manage to actually eat on time, the proper meal, you don't really feel like eating anything else. I try not to eat when I'm full, except if I'm at a party and the food is really good. I don't want to be hungry either. I don't understand why they think that's eating too much. I don't know. I remembered in school you have this eat well guide. You know, there's this plate. Yeah, portions of it, proteins. This is for carbohydrates, and this much vegetables or fruits. Tiny little slice for sweets and fats or oils. I just do that. I just stick to what school has taught me. I don't think that I'm eating any more than normal. I reduced my carbohydrate intake because I used to eat so much carbs. But I still have it. I like to have a wide variety of choices for my food options. I don't really like limiting myself. I'm not on any particular diet. I like meat too much. I can't imagine being a vegetarian. I want, for example, my carbohydrate sources to be as many choices as I can. It's not like I'm gonna eat all of them right now, but I want to have that choice. Sometimes I'll have bread, sometimes I'll have pasta, sometimes I'll have rice, sometimes I'll have noodles, corn, pastry. For my protein options, I want to be able to explore all the different sources. Beans, cheese, dairy products, milk, meat, fish, seafoods. I want to eat all of those things. For fruits and vegetables, the same thing. I want to eat a lot of different fruits and a lot of different vegetables. Most of the time, my mentality is used to having fruit as part of breakfast. I don't know why, but that seems to make sense in my head that in the morning for breakfast, fruit is what matches the breakfast. So I normally will have fruit for breakfast, and then for dinner and lunch will be accompanied by veg. I try to have veg and or fruit in each meal, but if not, I'll try to make it up the next meal. I feel like I'm eating well. I never really thought that you should starve to lose weight. Even when we had our nutrition in our nursing, we were taught that you just move the portions around. Less fatty foods and sugary stuff and carbohydrates. You add more to your protein and your vegetables to make up for what you're not eating on the other parts. You don't necessarily take away any of those things, and you don't necessarily miss meals. I have read this, but I cannot tell you a reference and I cannot tell you where I read it from. But I remember it very well that your metabolism is affected by your eating habits. Your body will adjust to whatever you expose it to. If I do regular meals, my regular meal times, okay, which is breakfast, lunch, dinner, makes the metabolism become stable because your body's kind of gotten used to the fact that, oh, she's gonna eat again. So it releases energy quicker. When you do your catabolism, they call it, you have a faster metabolism because your body is not stingy with the energy, and with the release of energy, your fats are being used up. Your energy sources are being used up as well, so you don't gain weight. If you reverse it, if you're missing meals and if you're starving yourself, then your body will respond to that as well, and then your body will try to reserve its energy because it's thinking that I don't know what time she's gonna eat next, but in case she doesn't eat anything, I'm gonna reserve this energy until she eats again. Instead of making your metabolism be faster, it actually slows down because your body is self-preserving. It's keeping your energy inside your body. So it's gonna make you feel like you don't have much energy. It makes you feel like you're feeling lazy, and it's not going to release or burn your fats or burn the things that you have eaten as quick as it's meant to. Well, that's what I have learned anyway over the years, and that's what I've been following. Also, I read you need to quench your thirst before you satisfy your hunger. You know, in Philippines, it's like a superstitious belief that if you drink water or anything before you eat, that's going to affect your appetite, like you're not going to be able to eat anymore. Actually, that is a myth. It's not true. You're not going to get full out of drinking. Your body will still want some source of energy. Water will not quench that. What water will quench is your thirst. The problem, if you don't quench your thirst before you start eating, your body won't feel satisfied and tell you that, oh, I'm done, because it's still trying to get fluids out of the food that you're eating. So it's actually not hungry anymore. It's finished eating. Like your body's already satisfied with the food, but it's just needing some water. So you keep eating and eating. With regards to your feeling of fullness, there's a receptor in your duodenum, part of your small bowel, part of your small intestine, that is a receptor for glucose. And so, for example, if you eat complex carbohydrates like starch, or when you get to digest it in your stomach, it takes some time before it reaches the small intestine. That receptor, if it receives the glucose, it will send a signal to your brain saying that I'm not hungry anymore. That's why, when you're in a situation where you can't eat anything yet, if you just take candy, that's why they say that, you can't eat dessert first before eating your dinner, because you will lose your appetite. That one, actually, a true story. It's already a simple sugar, not a complex carbohydrate that needs time to digest. So when it reaches your duodenum, automatically it tells your brain, oh, I don't really need to eat right away. But obviously later on, you'll still feel like you're actually hungry because you didn't really satisfy it unless you have some protein. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. I don't think you need to starve yourself to lose weight. If you see my pictures like over the past year, Different people will have different diets that will match them, but for me, I can control myself, but I don't want to not be able to taste the things that I want to taste. Even if it's cake, or if it's something sugary, even if it's something sweet, even if it's ice cream, I'll still have it. I'll just have a little bit of it. So for me, that works. Just let myself have some happiness, take my joy out of my food. Just control the portions. And that seems to work for me. But I don't like being hungry, and I don't like missing my meals. I like water a lot. I do drink plenty of water during the whole day. I quench my thirst before I eat anything. And then when I eat, try to eat according to the Eat Well plate, the right proportion, the right nutrients. If I feel full, I will stop eating. When we're young, our parents gave us this habit where we don't have any leftovers. If you think about it, the only reason why you're going to eat it is to not waste it. If you eat it and you force yourself to eat it, first of all, you're not gonna get any joy out of it. It's just gonna make you feel uncomfortable, you know? Number two, now you're gonna add more calories to your diet that you didn't even get any joy from. And then, now you're gonna have to work out more because you ate that. It's okay. Just let it go to waste or keep it in the fridge. It doesn't matter, but don't force yourself to eat when you're full. It will be kind of helpful to be more familiar with the different food groups and which nutrients you can actually get from them. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I'm a ninja without a name. Don't fall in love.